Hello beauties, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So I got the cutest PR package the other day from Ivonne Beauty. She sent me over this beautiful palette that is called the Neutral Glam palette, and she sent me over this little eyelash glue that's called Via Lashes. I'm super excited to be testing this out today for the first time for you guys and giving you a little review. Ivonne Beauty was also nice enough to give me a discount code for myself and my followers. So if you would like to save some money on this palette, you can use code SAVE15 for some coin off your order. Now let's go ahead and get to swatching. So when you first open up the palette, it looks like this. It's very beautiful. The top row is all mattes. The second row we have 4 shimmers and 1 matte, and then the bottom row has 4 pressed glitters and then 1 matte shade as well. And I am super excited to try out these pressed glitters because I have just been obsessed with them lately. So I'm going to start my swatches from the first row over. We're going to start with the first shade, which is Vanilla. The next shade, which is Toast. The next, which is Caramel, Sunflower, and October. So this is the first row swatched, and I've already been swatching it the past couple of days. I just have not put it on my eyes yet. I already know that the shades swatch beautifully. I just can't wait to see the way that they perform on my eyes. Now, starting on the second row, we're going to start with the shade Sandy. Then we have Champagne and Blessed. Then this nice matte right here is called Cranberry. Ooh, that is beautiful. And this last one right here is called Mina. And this is how the second row looks swatched. It is so beautiful, and I am definitely going to be using that cranberry color today. And last but not least, we have the row that I am most excited for, the ones with the 3 pressed glitters and the 1 matte. The first pressed glitter right here is called Rich. The second one is called Dreamer. The third one is called Sweetie. The fourth one is called Ruby. And the last matte shade in the palette is called Soul. And that is that row right there. Just look at them glitters, y'all. I am so excited. Now that we've seen the swatches, let's go ahead and start putting this beautiful thing on our eyelids. So I'm going to be taking a clean fluffy brush and dipping it into Sunflower as my first shade. And I can already tell by dipping my brush into the palette that this palette is going to have a lot of kickback, a lot of fallout. I don't really care about fallout because I do my eye makeup before my face makeup. But if you do your face makeup before your eyes, that's something that you just might want to know. So I'm going to be taking Sunflower and I'm going to be putting it right here on the inner corner of my crease, blending it out. Alrighty, you guys, so the yellow is blending out nicely. It's just not giving me as much pigment as I was hoping for. It's still really beautiful, but I was definitely hoping for a little bit more oomph in the shade. Now that I am done with the shade Sunflower, I'm going to be dipping into the shade October, which is this orange shade right here. And I'm going to be placing that right next to the yellow. Oh yes, this orange is a lot more pigmented than that yellow is, and I am loving it. Now that I am done with that orange, I'm gonna go ahead and dip into Cranberry. I already told y'all I was gonna be dipping into that, and I am dipping into it. I'm gonna take Cranberry right next to that orange. Whoo! She pigmented! She pigmented! Holy cow! Since I put the Cranberry shade on, I felt like the orange was getting a little bit lost. So I'm going to go back in with October and blend those colors together a little bit better and make it pop a little bit more. Now I am going to take some micellar water and just cut my crease with the micellar water just to make it a little bit easier to go back in and cut my crease with concealer. Now that I got my crease nice and cut, I'm going to go back in with the shade Cranberry in a small brush and start making a little wing with that shade. Attaching it to the top eyeshadow that we did. Now I only stopped about halfway, and I'm going to go in with the shade October and put that right next to the Cranberry shade on my lash line. And now back in with the shade Sunflower and putting it right next to the October shade on my lash line. Now I'm going to be taking the shade Champagne, which is a shimmer shade, and I'm just going to be popping it on the part that is still just concealer. Alright beauties, this is how it's looking so far, and I'm really loving it, but now it is time for my favorite part, and that is the glitter. So the first thing I'm going to do is take some of my NYX glitter glue, and I'm going to put this on the back of my hand. And then I am going to take a small like liner brush, and I'm going to dip into that glitter glue. And then I am going to line my line where I cut my crease. Now I'm going to take that same liner brush that I just did the outline with the glue, and I'm going to dip into the shade Rich. And you don't need to dig in there much because the glitter will pick up on its own basically. And I'm going to start putting that where I just put that glitter glue. Okay beauties, I finished up my glitter liner and I freaking love it, you guys. It is so beautiful. I cannot wait to use more shades, but I'm gonna pop off real quick and finish up my face so we can do my under eye shadow. Okay beauties, I finished up my face. Now I want to go ahead and start doing my lower lash line. So I'm gonna take a smaller brush like this, and I am first gonna go in with the shade Sunflower, which is the yellow shade. And I'm going to put it right here on my inner corner, placing it down and then blending out. Now same with October, I'm going to be taking that shade and popping it right next to Sunflower on my lower lash line. Doing the same thing, laying it down and then blending out. Last but not least, I'm going to be taking the shade Cranberry again and putting that on my lower lash line on the outer corner, and I'm gonna attach it to that wing up here. Now I am going to pop off camera and put on my Mink Lash Torontos today. These are in the style Diva. You can use code BeautyBySay to save you some coin on her shop. I'll leave everything down below. Alrighty y'all, to finish off this look, I'm going to be taking this lippy from ColourPop, and this one is in the shade Bam. Bam. This is my final look using the Neutral Glam palette from Ivonne Beauty, and I am obsessed, y'all. This palette retails for $20 at Ivonne Beauty, but you guys can use my code SAY15 to save you some coin at checkout. Overall, I really did enjoy this palette. I was a little scared after using the yellow shade, but all the other shades were very pigmented and they all blended very well together, and I couldn't be more happy with how this look turned out. I hope you beauties enjoyed another great palette review on my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys!